Hi, my name is Cherie Phillips. I am with 6th Avenue Homes. I'm also the sponsor of Park Bench website for Salado. We are focused on supporting small businesses. And today I am here at Greenfield's Coffee and Tea with Lynn Greenfield. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
That address, this is a wonderful little coffee shop. The address here is 555 Pace Park Road in Salado. You have to come here. Sitting down with Lynn today, we're going to find out how this all came about.
Okay.
So tell me about the coffee shop and what makes it unique.
Well, there's been lots of changes to the coffee shop. But what makes it unique is it's kind of like you feel like you're walking into a home and, you're in a warm, cozy atmosphere. Mm-hmm. And, we got several rooms set up and it's kind of like you're just having coffee in your home, in your house. Very comfortable. We got couches, we got chairs, we got places for people to study. So I think that's what makes it kind of unique and what really attracts people to come here, because they feel like they're just kind of in a cozy environment where they can kind of just kind of be away from everyone else. It's not so open where there's people mm-hmm. everywhere. They kind of can find their little niche.
Yep. So it looks like there's several little rooms, and now you said they could come study here. So do you have free Wi-Fi for everybody?
We do. We do have free Wi-Fi.
That's wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah, the room that we're in right now is really neat. You can't see the whole thing, but you can kind of see behind us. She's got a little gift shop back here too with some really neat Christmas stuff right now. Coffee cups, some jewelry. I think I'm going to buy me a pair of earrings. So that's really kind of neat too. So where are you and your brother Buck? You both own this shop, correct?
Yes, we run it together.
Are y'all from Salado?
We aren't. So we are originally from McAllen, Texas, which is way, way, way down south. Mm-hmm. But we used to vacation in Salado as kids. This was my mom's favorite town. And my uncle lived in Belton. Well, he actually lived in Salado for a little bit, but when we came to see him, we always stopped in Salado. This was one of our vacation spots. And back then, Salado was a destination for mm-hmm. summertime. The creek was full of kids. You could actually tube the creek back then. So anyways, we kind of known this town and grew up with this town. And so we kind of just, really how we kind of came about was after my mom passed away, we were trying to get my dad to be closer to his side of the family. And his brother lives in Belton. And then I was like, well, what about Salado? Because that was Mom's favorite town. So.
That's neat. I love that story. Love that. So why a coffee shop? What made y'all decide on a coffee shop?
I have always wanted to open up a coffee shop ever since college. So I went to Texas A&M in College Station. There was this, and I cannot remember the name of it because it's been over 20 years since I graduated. There was this coffee shop in Bryan, and it was in an old antique, little vintage house. Mm-hmm. And she did coffee, and then she also did food, but whatever she made that day, that was the only thing that was on the menu. So it was like lasagna, today's lasagna. Then she had a little boutique in there as well, and then she had a greenhouse in the back where you could buy flowers and plants and stuff. Okay. It was a really neat concept, and I was like, I want to do this someday. So someday didn't happen until 30 years later, but mm-hmm. here we are.
Mm-hmm. And you got your brother.
I got my brother to help me. Yes, I did, because I would not be able to do it without him. There's no way.
I think it's great. Family businesses. What has surprised you the most about running the coffee shop? Have there any been, you always dreamed of doing this. Is there something you didn't anticipate
It's a lot of work. Your creativity is only part of it. Not everything works, and so we've been open for 3 years, and we've constantly had to change things or add things. So it's still a work in progress. So that's kind of like what I didn't expect. I thought, okay, here's my vision, here we go, boom, I'm going to be successful. And it wasn't that. Some things worked, some things didn't. Now we need to add this, now we need to add that, because coffee does not make you much money. You got to sell a lot of coffee in order for it to bring in money, and unfortunately, in this type of environment in this town that we're in, coffee's not going to bring you in what you need to sustain your business. So we slowly started to add breakfast items and breakfast sandwiches, and then lunch and lunch paninis and sandwiches and stuff to kind of have a variety of things for people to choose from besides coffee. We do smoothies. And most recently we've added liquor, beer, and wine.
Okay.
So
how many people do you employ here?
right now it's me and my brother.
Just the two of you?
Yes, so I had some high schoolers that were working here, and then they go back to school. I kind of lose them with their schedules. We had a wonderful, wonderful barista from Scotland that was here. She was amazing. She recently had a baby, so we lost her, but she still comes around every now and then to help us out when we need help. So we will be hiring in January.
Okay.
I would like to get a full staff going so we can stay open later and open earlier.
Okay. Yeah, this would be a lot for two people.
It is. We decided to try to just do it us two for a little bit to save money, but now we're about to pull our hair out. So we're like, no, it's time. We're no longer going to be known as Greenfield's Coffee and Tea House.
Okay.
I'm sure our regulars will still call it that, but we are just going to be Greenfield.
Okay.
And so we'll be Greenfield, and then coffee, cocktails, barrels, and brew.
Okay.
So that's going to kind of be our new
More
rebranding
encompass everything that
and
you do.
new logo and all that's coming. So
That's fun.
a lot of people aren't aware of that yet.
So anything exciting going on right now that the customers need to know about? I know the Salado Stroll, Christmas
Yes,
Stroll.
we have our last weekend of Stroll, which is Friday and Saturday. So all the shops stay open late. There's different events and activities going on. You got the live nativity scene across the way from my shop. You have carriage rides and just lots of shopping. And we got lots of great Christmas items here as well for you to come and grab.
Yes, lots of Christmas t-shirts, as you can see behind us. Kevin, she had to explain to me from Home Alone. So there's a lot of fun ones in here. So I ordered my drink earlier, and I got the caramel apple latte. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
It's wonderful. I'm not a huge coffee drinker. I have to have flavor in my coffee, which is why I love these coffee shops, because they do all the different flavors. So, anything else you want to share?
Yes, we also just extended our seating to the backyard. So we have this whole backyard area now with couches and tables and chairs, fire pits, and it's really, really nice to go out there and just relax.
Wonderful.
When the weather's good.
When the weather's good. Do you have, so you have fire pits, do you have any other kind of heaters when it's cold?
Yes, we have, I just got it's a wood pellet outdoor heater, and it's really amazing.
Okay.
So
I love to sit outside when it's cold, but I like to have the heat
we
source.
we do have a heat source.
Thank you so much, Lynn, for
You're welcome.
sitting
Thank
down
you for
with
having me.
So again, this is at, I'm going to use the new name, Greenfield, at 555 Pace Park Road in Salado.
Yes.
And Len and Buck Greenfield, our brother and sister, own the shop. And, you know, come out, support your small businesses, your local businesses. They need all the support they can get.
Yes,
and they have the best products always. So,
well, thank you so much.
thank you.